I will try to show you something where we are going to work with some JSON format which are multi-lines. Okay, let me show you that. Why? Now, df underscore JSON equal to Spark driver dot read dot format of JSON. So here just we specify the path of it, right? Okay. Now I have some file here. Let me show you that file on the desktop. I have it on the desktop. Some JSON file is there. Yeah, this is one JSON file. The records are JSON records here. Okay, just let me pass this file. What happens? Just let us see. We have some almost 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 records are there. I think 9 or 10 records, 10 JSON records are there. Let me pass this file. So its file name is j1. Okay, the file name is j1, is a text to file. The content it is JSON object. So let me pass it. Desktop j1.txt. Just will run this df underscore json dot print schema. Just to have a look at the schema, then we'll understand whether the data frame is passed correctly or not. Can you see something here, guys? Corrupt record. Can you see
Mm.
this? Why it is
Yes.
being why it is showing a corrupt record? We have followed
Somewhere the
everything.
format in the file is not correct. JSON
I think
file.
it is fine. Yeah, 1 second. I think we have some website where we can find whether a particular JSON format is correct or not. I think JSON Lite, JSON lint. I think, yeah, JSON lint. So here we can evaluate that. This is one website, guys, where we can find out whether a particular JSON data is valid or not. Okay, just copy this JSON record into this editor and validate JSON. It's a valid JSON. It's saying that the JSON is valid one. You can see that. Okay, so there must be something wrong. Okay, so before that, I will try to show you something. Let me create one JSON record, one JSON file with 2 or 3 records. But I do is like this. Some name. Yeah, just I take one sample 2 records. I'm saving this as on the desktop as some J3. Already there is a file with J2, so I'm saving it as J3. Okay, now I pass this J3 as the input to this. Do I have it? Yeah. Instead of J1, I pass this J3. So for this J3, what is going to happen? Let's see. Can you see this, guys? Now we got ID and name perfect. Okay, then it is saying that the previous JSON file, it is saying that it is valid one, but still when we're trying to load it, it is showing it as some corrupt record. That means the Spark is not able to read properly. What could be the reason? Okay, so if you find the difference between this file, okay, so if you see here, each data object, that means each JSON record is aligned in only one line.
Mm.
Can you see this? Hari, can you
Yes.
say this? Okay. Oka record, oka line lo undi. Next record is again in the next line. Okay. But if you try to have a look at this file, the J1 file, you can see that each JSON record is distributed across several lines here. From here to here, this is only one JSON record. Okay. So all the records, sorry, all the fields are not in the same line. They are in the multiple lines. Okay, login is in one line. Login is only one field. Okay, and ID is one field. Node ID is one field. Likewise, each field is in a separate line. But here we have in this
Single line.
in the single line. So Spark by default, what it does is it will try to assume the records of the JSON in a single line. So that is the reason it is showing it as a corrupt record. That is not able to parse it properly. In that case, how do we deal with that data? So from Spark, before Spark 2, Spark 2.1, there were no options to read the multiple lines of data of JSON records directly, but from Spark 2.2 onwards, they have released this option. Okay, that is, we can simply provide one option called as multi-line. So is it multi-line? Yes, true. If by default it will be enabled to false, and if you just pass it as multi-line equal to true, then it is going to parse multiple JSON records. Now you can see the schema is passed correctly. All this, got it? And we shall verify the number of records also, because not just a schema, we should have the number of JSON records. The number of records are almost 9 or 10. Uh, let's see how many are there. Yeah, we got 10 records. You can see, observe clearly here. Got it? So it's very simple. So if you don't know about this option, it is going to be very difficult to find out how to read the data, pass the data. It's very simple. Is it clear, guys? Fine.